The legend of Atlantis, a magnificent civilization lost beneath the waves, has captured imaginations for centuries. Its story begins with the writings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, who, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, described a powerful empire that vanished in a single day and night of misfortune. But what truly happened to Atlantis? Was it ever real, or merely a cautionary tale spun by a master storyteller? To unravel the mystery, we must journey through history, myth, and the latest scientific theories. Plato's account, written around 360 BCE, tells of a land beyond the Pillars of Hercules, known today as the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, according to Plato, was vast, larger than Libya and Asia combined. It was ruled by kings descended from Poseidon, the god of the sea, and was famed for its advanced architecture, flourishing agriculture, and formidable navy. The Atlanteans, Plato writes, grew arrogant and greedy, their ambition outstripping their virtue. In punishment, the gods sent a series of catastrophic floods and earthquakes, submerging Atlantis beneath the ocean. For millennia, scholars debated whether Plato's Atlantis was a historical account or a fictional allegory. Some believe he intended it as a moral warning, a demonstration of what happens when a society pursues power at the expense of wisdom and justice. Others, intrigued by the details of his description, wondered if there might be a kernel of truth beneath the myth. If Atlantis did exist, where was it located? Over time, explorers and researchers have proposed dozens of possible sites. Some pointed to the Mediterranean, suggesting that the Greek island of Santorini, formerly known as Thera, could be the source of the legend. Around 1600 BCE, Thera was devastated by a massive volcanic eruption, sending ash and debris across the region and collapsing much of the island into the sea. Archaeologists found evidence of a sophisticated Minoan civilization on Santorini, complete with advanced plumbing, vibrant frescoes, and bustling ports. The sudden destruction, coupled with the island's proximity to ancient Greece, fueled speculation that the story of Atlantis echoes the fate of Thera. Other theories place Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean itself. The Azores, a group of islands off the coast of Portugal, have been suggested as remnants of a lost continent. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the rise of geology and oceanography led to speculation about sunken landmasses. Maps and sonar scans revealed curious formations on the ocean floor, sparking hope that the ruins of Atlantis might yet be found. However, modern science has shown that while tectonic activity can cause land to rise and fall, no evidence has emerged of a lost continent matching Plato's description in the Atlantic. Beyond geographical theories, Atlantis has become a symbol in popular culture, a metaphor for lost knowledge, technological marvels, and the hubris of civilization. Writers and filmmakers have reimagined Atlantis as a utopia of wisdom or a cautionary tale of disaster. The allure lies in its ambiguity. Atlantis represents both the heights humanity can reach and the dangers of unchecked pride. Yet the mystery persists. Some researchers have explored the possibility that Plato drew inspiration from real historical events. During his lifetime, Greece was recovering from the devastating Peloponnesian War, and many city-states had fallen into decline. Plato's idealized vision of Atlantis may have been a reflection on his own society's struggles, a way to critique contemporary politics through the lens of myth. Additionally, ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, civilizations with advanced engineering and writing, experienced cataclysms of their own. Floods, earthquakes, and invasions shaped the memories of these cultures, and their stories often spoke of lands lost to the sea. Could Plato have woven these traditions into his narrative, blending fact with fiction to create a timeless parable? Recent advances in archaeology and geology have provided new insights. Underwater exploration in the Mediterranean has uncovered submerged cities and evidence of ancient tsunamis. The Black Sea, for example, experienced a dramatic rise in water levels thousands of years ago, inundating settlements along its coast. While none of these discoveries match Plato's Atlantis exactly, they demonstrate that sudden, catastrophic changes were not uncommon in the ancient world. Despite centuries of searching, Atlantis remains elusive, a tantalizing puzzle with no definitive solution. Its story endures because it speaks to something universal, the fear of disaster, the hope for redemption, and the quest for understanding. Whether or not Atlantis ever existed, the legend serves as a reminder of the fragility of human achievement. Plato's warning is as relevant today as it was in antiquity. He cautioned that societies which lose sight of balance and justice are doomed to fall. The tale of Atlantis, with its rise and fall, encourages us to reflect on our own ambitions and the consequences of our actions. As we search for Atlantis, we are also searching for ourselves, for the wisdom to learn from the past and the humility to shape a better future. The lost civilization Plato warned us about may never be found beneath the waves, but its lessons endure, echoing through time. In the end, Atlantis is more than a place. It is an idea. It represents the eternal human fascination with mystery, discovery, and the unknown. The legend invites us to imagine what might have been, to explore the boundaries between myth and reality, and to ask difficult questions about the fate of civilizations. Was Atlantis a real city swallowed by the sea, or a story crafted to teach future generations? Perhaps it was both, a memory of ancient disasters, transformed by the imagination of one of history's greatest thinkers. As long as we continue to seek answers, the legend of Atlantis will remain alive, inspiring new generations to look beyond the horizon and wonder what secrets the world still holds. And so, the mystery endures, woven into the fabric of culture, history, and science. The lost civilization Plato warned us about may forever remain just out of reach, an eternal reminder of the power of storytelling, the allure of the unknown, and the enduring quest for truth.